Hello everybody again. Now we are back to the second game of the fifth round tiebreaks. Well, the interesting fact was in the first game that Alexander Grishuk beat David Navarro, and now Alexander needs just to make a draw. And we saw the very tough game against Teimour Radjabov and Vassily Ivanchuk, which ended in a draw after 120 moves, something like that. And the ending was the bishop against the rook.
Oh, the second game, Teimour Radjabov against Vassily Ivanchuk, and we can see here his position is, for me, his position absolutely equal, and Teimour Radjabov has no problem at all. Okay, doubling pawns on b6 and b7, compensated with very active pieces.
Well, actually, you told that this position looks absolutely equal, but as for me, I prefer white pieces because I like this bishop on g2. Bishop on g7.
Okay, you are blonde. You are not. Okay,
I like white pieces. I prefer white pieces here, but not always. Not always. Just now.
Okay.
And if this game will end in a draw, we'll be able to see what will happen in the 10 minutes match.
Okay, rook ac8. That's quite normal move. But idea b5 before.
b5 before, and then if one pawn will be changed, it will be the position will look very similar. Like a mirror position.
No, but black piece is more active than the white pieces. Already rook on c8.
But anyway, it's not a big deal for white, just to put the pieces on a good positions. Why not?
You have to
bishop f4.
Yes, bishop f4, b5.
I know that I have to protect this c2 square. That's what I have to protect. That's clear.
Yes. You have to protect c2 square, and I don't know, bishop f4. Maybe I can play b5 with idea after b4 I will enter it with my rook on c3. I prefer the more or less active black position, because if black cannot find the right way, it will be draws for me. Okay, bishop f4, bishop g5.
Bishop g5, of course. Bishop intends to take on e7 and force black to defend. Well, to be honest, my prediction is draw for this game, and I guess that this match will last in the 10 minutes match. We'll see them for quite a long time today. It's interesting that both matches are decisive, and the winner of one match will face the winner of the second match. That's the idea.
Right. And now after king f8 and bishop g5, king f8, rook ac1, Teimour Radjabov starts thinking, but by the way, he had a great move instead, king f8, h6, because bishop takes e6, it's not a threat. Rook e8, bishop has to go somewhere on b4, and rook takes e2, was very strong opportunity, but he missed this opportunity, and now, okay, he has absolute normal position, around an equal position, but not so pleasant position. He has to.
No, but the
his
knight on a6 is very bad. What do you think about this beautiful knight?
This knight is not so beautiful, but
That's right.
in any case, rook takes c1, bishop takes c1. So now knight c7 is normal move, trying to bring his knight on b5 on d6 somewhere, on maybe somewhere on e6 or on d6 c4 and control e4 square. Another opportunity is b5 with idea.
Okay, b5 with idea b5 before.
Yes, b5.
And if you play b5, can I answer with b4 myself?
Yes, knight c7 with idea knight e8 and knight b6, knight c4. It's also not so bad idea to bring black knight on c4. You can wait with time advantage for something on the board.
And on the spectators, we see Vassily Ivanchuk is playing against Tiimour Radjabov. And now we'll be able to see his game, their game not only on the screen and also on our chess-based board. Just a second. Well, anyway, Konstantin, could you comment on what is happening?
As I see, the Vassily Ivanchuk improved his position because now the white rook controls c file, and their pieces became more active when the black pieces. White has some advantage here for sure.
Well, and after knight a6, white is still thinking.
After knight e6, 21. No, after knight e6, bishop f1.
Bishop f1.
Bishop f1 happened, and king e8. King e8.
Actually, what is the white's plan? Because the position is closed and it's not so easy just to calculate some lines, you know. Just the better idea is to find the plan, where to put the pieces.
Okay, b3 is right. It's the right plan.
B3 and then a3 a4.
Yeah.
If a3 a4, then b4, bishop e2. First a4, then bishop e2, bishop d1, then b4. And b5 is possible, and rook c7. I got the plan.
Yes, nice plan.
Konstantin didn't want to open me the secret about the plan, but I finally...
You know all secrets. I already share all my secrets with you. And I think in this position, you're absolutely right. White has to play on this side, on queen side. And after s3, f4, black just cannot push b6, b5, trying to change this weak pawn on b6. So slight white advantage here, because the pawn structure on the queen side.
It's much better for white pieces, of course. And now we see that Tiimour is thinking, and as you remember in the previous game, he had much less time than Vassily. Bishop d7.
Bishop d7 move. What is the idea if a4? I don't know what is his idea if a4. What a big difference. Maybe he's waiting a4 to take the decision.
b5 now? b5 opens the c5 square.
b5, a5.
a5.
With pawn on a5 will be very strong. And c file
is totally controlled by white, and c5 square is also controlled by white pieces, and b5 pawn will be very weak, and
For example,
bishop.
rook c8,
Hmm.
rook takes e8, takes e8, knight e5, knight, okay, and white can win the pawn on b5.
On b5, that's
I don't
why
know
rook
the-
c8 is impossible. Well,
No,
b5
maybe possible,
maybe
but
it
it looks very,
won't
very,
happen. After bishop d7, white is still thinking. But if I played for white, I would like to move h4.
e4, okay.
Well,
We'll see.
actually,
I suppose
or
this-
maybe bishop e2.
You
Just
know, the Vassily Ivanchuk, they repeat your moves. If you say this, e3,
Yes,
e4, okay,
that's
here you
right.
play. Please
Uh,
say something.
it was in the previous game.
And also in this game,
This game also.
he support your opinion.
Oh.
Yeah, really.
Don't
We'll
flatter
see.
me. That's not right. I'm just guessing his moves.
Mm-hmm. a3, a4 is your
Because, you know, I'm sitting so far away from the playing hall. If I were sitting there in the playing hall and was thinking, okay, maybe a4, and Vassily just repeats, that works. But I'm sitting here in the commentator's studio. Just maybe I'm speaking too much sometimes, but
Maybe
I
you are
want to
simple,
do-
so strong mentalist.
No.
No?
No.
We'll see in several seconds.
Several seconds, we will see the move.
Chess friends, yeah, we will see the moves, and we can say after that if Anna just say the
If
right
I'm
move.
a great predictor of Vasily's move,
Yeah.
I guess no. I guess it may be bishop e2 or a4. Two moves may happen.
Mm-hmm. Now you're confused, Vasily, because he got two moves.
Two moves.
and,
Well, and which
very
move can
difficult
you
to choose.
anticipate? What's your idea?
Okay, I will take the not so so strong move. Okay, just for you, I will take f2, f4. What is absolute? Unless
Absolutely different. But
in this
okay,
position.
f2, 4 will not happen.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
for sure. This move
I
won't
agree.
happen.
Yeah.
Who is moving? Who is pushing the pawns on the king side while you have to
you
do
can
something
you
on
can
the king?
criticize me. Yeah, you can criticize me. Okay,
Knight
nobody.
f5. No,
Nobody
now
find
you
this right
see. Now
decision.
you see
But
that.
f4 was the same idea with 95. Okay, 95.
Well, actually, and I'm not so predictable with the moves for Vassily, so just don't believe me, Kostya. Well, what is the idea of 95? Just explain to our spectators.
Okay, white would like to get this two bishop advantage. It's an absolute normal idea. If black they'll take on e5, d takes e5. It's normal to bishop advantage in such position.
But okay,
On the
position
end of
is
the
quite
game.
closed.
Okay, I agree with you, but everybody likes to bishop advantage. You know why?
Me too. I also like to bishop's
Ah, okay,
advantage
yeah, so you-
because you know what is the good thing about the two bishops? Because in time you're able to change the bishop for the knight.
Okay, nice Russian school. Yes, everybody in Russian schools knows
Belarus school.
Belarusian school. That's formal.
What is happening there? And
After knight
I would like to renew the database. Maybe we have new moves there.
I will announce the new moves. After move 24, 95,
Bishop takes
e5,
c5, d takes c5, knight c5, rook b1, rook c8, f3, knight a6,
rook b2,
rook b2, knight c5, a4.
knight a6. So, knight a6 back, king f2, king e7. Okay, white has advantage, and this advantage is quite solid till the end of the game, and everything depends if Vassily Ivanchuk find the idea to open the other lines on the other side. And after that, black cannot hold this with weakness on b6 and the weakness on the other side. I suppose the plan will be like brings kings on d1, protecting on c2, and after g4, bishop e1, and somewhere check on h4. It will be a very unpleasant plan. And two bishops is two bishops.
What's about time? Vassily has 12 minutes and Teimour has 8 minutes. I guess that this knight on a6 is very is just out of play, let us say so. It's not the best piece in the black's position.
Knight on the rim looks very grim. Yeah.
Nice joke.
Okay, I don't know why Vassily thinking. Maybe he's calculated the line with g4 idea, take the space advantage. But after h4, maybe black can play with rook h8.
As you remember, dear chess friends, the first game ended in a draw, and if someone wins in this game, this result will be decisive. Oh, now I can say that white is much better.
Black, by the way, has pawn up, but with pawn it's not so important.
Okay, the pawn is situated on the b file, and
next move white can take on b5.
That's right. After bishop f1, white intends to move to bishop b5.
And also white has more time, 10 minutes against 6.
Knight b6, bishop takes b5, rook c8, and now it's white to move.
White has to save the pair of bishop with bishop d3, but I agree with Anna, white has the great advantage in this position. One power bishop is very strong pieces on the board. Maybe black could hold the fortress somewhere after trading the rooks, because it's very difficult to imagine it.
But okay, who will trade the rooks in this position? It's not.
Who will trade the rooks? Good question.
It's not the point to trade the rooks for white in this position. What for? Okay, bishop d3.
Yes.
And white wants to play b5, and maybe the idea is to move rook a2, rook e7, and to attack the b7 pawn.
Okay, I will offer to you to trade the rooks after bishop d7.
Mm-hmm.
Rook e2, rook e8.
Rook e8. Why are you so persistent with this trading the rooks?
Rook c2, rook c8.
No, I don't want. Just make another move. And you know, the problem actually is that if I move somewhere, it already happened. Bishop d7. Maybe I have to move my rook to f2, for example. Just rook f2 and wait. Then king d4. And actually your knight on b6 is not very good.
Okay, but I like my knight on b6 because it's my knight, it's not...
It's not mine.
Yes. Okay, maybe my idea is rook c3. Rook c3 in this position, rook b3, and taking your pawn on b file. Vassily started thinking the problem of exchange the rooks is very difficult for him in this position. White can also play somewhere rook c5 and trying to trade with rooks on c5 or a5 is also possible. Rook a2, and I suppose after rook a8 will be the rook a5 move. With idea push with knight from the b6 square, and after king d4 trying to penetrate on queen side. Rook A2.
Rook A8 will happen.
Yeah, Rook A8 for sure. So no, not other move in position.
It's quite normal move. Well, and but black has little time.
Yes, 10 seconds increment.
Teimour. Okay, this 10 seconds increment, it's nothing. I told you. 30 seconds, it's okay. But 10 seconds, it's
nothing, yeah.
10 seconds just save from the time trouble, from losing by time.
As you remember,
but
knight
look,
A4.
not Rook A8, knight A4.
Let's look.
And actually, what's the idea? Maybe knight C3 and knight B5.
Yes. But
knight
I don't king D4. King comes on D4.
King comes on D4.
Oh, if king comes on D4.
Because the D8 square is controlled by the bishop on G file, and there's no check from D8.
Yeah, king D4 is a very strong move. So that's black idea, B5 maybe. I put pawn on B5 and trying to close the position. No. I mean, if king D4, B5.
After B5, well, what should I do after B5? Maybe sacrifice somewhere.
Something somewhere.
But okay, this knight is like a dying horse, you know.
Yes, I agree. But I would like to make a draw. I don't like to win this position. And if you trade the rooks on C2, okay, you have no chance at all because my knight on A4.
Actually, Vassily will find some way how to break through this knight. There should be something.
Yeah, of course, after B5, I have the additional weak pawn on B5, and you manage to open the position on the king side. Okay, you win the game. I suppose G4, bishop F6, and after H4, H5.
And G file will be opened, and
G or H file will be
file
opened with such bishop on B6, on F6, and such bad knight on A4.
King D4. King D4. Look, Vassily plays this move, and after King D4, black has to do something because Rook A8. That was a real opportunity for black to trade their rooks and just not to allow the king to pass to the queen side. But now it's really unclear.
Yeah, Teimour has only 4 minutes on his clock, and he has also the problem with the time trouble. Okay, if rook cannot enter it on C1 because bishop protected from G5 with square, and I don't know how black can survive in this position. As I thought, B5 is only chance to make a fortress, but after G4, bishop F6, and somewhere H4, H5, this position will be not defendable. Teimour Radjabov invest the last his time to
calculate, but I can say that Teimour is in trouble.
By the way, Grishuk managed to trade the queens in his game against David Navarre. It means it will be draw. Okay, it will be the big fight, but without queens, I
Without
have
queens,
no.
it will be draw.
Okay, b5.
Okay, b5 happened in the game, and I guess that the
G4.
pawns will be pushed to the king side, and
G4.
g4, h4, h5.
Okay, G4 is here. Vassily is good technical player.
G4 immediately.
Yes,
Did you
G4,
notice
yeah.
that it was played immediately?
He took this with square. Okay, now I think the black position is protectable because such strong bishop on f6, and I don't know how black can hold.
Can resist this position.
No, maybe some counterplay is here, but it will be
Well,
very
you know,
difficult
it's
to
very
find
hard
it.
to find a counterplay because the position is quite closed. No tactics here.
Yeah, maybe rooks are well on c3, but not immediately. Rook c7.
Rook c7, bishop c6, and rook d7.
Yes, maybe such plan. Yeah, maybe such plan. Of course, black not waiting for the white breakthrough on the queen side, king side.
Okay, if I continue with h4,
Yes, bishop c6.
bishop c6,
Maybe
h5.
Okay, nothing happened. Yeah.
King s3.
Yes, white has a great advantage. Maybe.
And you know, now the knight is under the pin because if knight moves somewhere, no, it's impossible because I was calculating, but maybe the opportunity of the check on the 8th line, but
Yeah,
bishop
can
controls
jump on C3.
everything. Maybe I can move my rook to c2, and that will be quite annoying pin after this move. Even in this position, maybe rook c2, and I want to take on b5.
Yes, it's quite unpleasant position for black.
Okay, let's come back after rook c7. Vassily is thinking. That was the last move, rook c7. And we'll see which move will Vassily choose.
h4, I think he'll choose the h4 move.
h4 and bishop c6 and rook c2. Actually, this is quite predictable line. The case is that black has no idea, no definite plan in this
No, there's
position.
only this one tactical idea in this position, rook
Which
c3.
one?
Rook c3.
h4, as you told before, h4. h4 is happening, and after h4, if black doesn't put the bishop to c6, h5.
No, I mean, there's only black idea is rook c3, trying to activate the rook c3, and rook b3 trying to catch his pawn.
But what was the idea of rook c7 in that case?
I don't know, just
Okay, rook
trying
c3,
to confuse
if you
Vassily.
play rook c3, bishop d2.
Yes, bishop d2 is here, I agree with you. Bishop d2, maybe I have to go back, but after I cannot see the time of
2 minutes for white and some seconds.
seconds. I cannot see the
Seconds for
Radjabov
black. Teimour answered, replied with okay, after rook b7, king f4, king g7.
Yes, king
This
f4.
move happened, and now it's
f7.
white to move.
How many possibilities?
Position looks very promising for white.
Yes,
Extremely
position
promising.
looks
No
the
ideas
simple
for
winning
black.
for white.
Maybe rook
because white has
c2,
good
rook
bishops.
c8, and
Rook
rook
c2.
c2.
Bishop b7. Now bishop d8
Game.
is needed.
And Vassily is trying to win against Tiimour Radjabov, but the time is extremely little, and
But Vassily
the-
can win immediately with game after h5 takes g6, I think, because
why?
f takes g6 is not
It's
possible.
not possible because of the checkmate. Look, dear spectators, look.
Yes.
If
Game
it takes on
over.
g6, h takes on g6, check,
It's
and
mate.
rook h2.
Bishop takes b6 and rook c7, game over, yeah.
and
Yes.
rook
No, bishop takes b6.
First bishop takes b6,
Yes,
rook takes
Tiimour Radjabov lost.
b6, and rook c7.
Lost his game.
I guess that game over, and Vassily won his match. Congratulations to Vassily, who qualified to the next stage. And Konstantin, do you see that the 10 years situation that happened 10 years ago, it may be repeated?
Yes.
Ruslan is able to face Vassily in the final.
Yes,
That will be very interesting.
I agree with you, Anna. It will be exciting. It will be really
Really exciting. And we will see how
against
life works in this situation. Because if it happens, well, I can say that life is running in a circle.